What's up? Hello, hello. Welcome in on another Sunday, or Sundays, we like to call it. Another Sunday night. What's up, everyone? We hope your Sunday has been cooler than mine. It is awful warm here in the mountains of North Carolina. I'm not sure what we got to for a high today because I didn't go outside much. But we have to take the good with the bad. And I am all by myself tonight. Me and the cat. I'm not going to cry. I keep telling myself. No, it's a very good reason I'm alone while Amber's at work. It's usually the case. But before we get into that, let's go through and see who all's here and say hello to everyone. First up is Miss Ashley Ratliff. What's up, Ashley? How are you? Hope your Sunday has been a great one. Hope you found air conditioning or fan, something. Because it'd be warm. It'd be real warm. All right. What's up, Crystal? Destination Delights. Welcome in. Josh and Chastity are running a few minutes late with Dylan. No problem there. It's actually who I was watching. And I forgot that I knew I was going to do a live, and I knew that I was going to go live, but I got to watching Moonlight Adventures with Josh, Chastity, and their son Dylan, who is stationed in Korea. And man, he got to showing some pretty neat stuff. And I looked up and it was like 8:50. Yeah, 8:58. And I was like, I gotta go. Well, what's up, Fred and Connie? Life with Mountain Folk. I caught the very tail end of their live. Because if you don't believe me, ask Mike and Michelle. Where we live, cell service is no good. Where I go to church, no good. You talk about in the mountains. We are in the mountains. What's up, Jim Spencer? Hey, bud, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's been awesome. What's up, Toby? Oh, yeah. Toby telling everybody to swell and well, super hip, awesome, beautiful, groovy people. Sunday has been great, Toby, but it has been a hot one. But can't complain about the heat. It's supposed to be hot. August is always the hottest and the worst. And that's when Eli was born August 5th. And she said if she'd had to went through August, that she don't know what she'd have done. Because she was miserable. And I felt sorry for her. Because she was miserable. What's up, Jules? Yes, Jules from Kentucky, and I've been slacking on watching YouTube videos. I know. This weekend has been with Amber's birthday and everything we've had going on. We'll get into that, but the last one I saw from Jules was I'm not wanting to get this mixed up. It's like the water park there in Tennessee. But it's Wolf Laurel, I think's the name of it. If I shot that, I'm sorry, but you need to check that out. That looks like a pretty fun place. What's up, PB? Hey, I see that fly fishing video from Branson. That looks like some pretty water. What's up, Matt Man? Matt Man is in the building. Speaking of Mike and Michelle, what's up? Hey, fam. Yeah, I was telling Fred and Connie, Mike and Michelle, that where we live, cell services, I mean, it's hit or miss. So I was lucky I did get to jump on and say hello to them for a minute. But that's what you get when you live in the sticks. No cell service. Adventures of Kenny and Deb, what is up? Or Debbie, I say Deb. I got a aunt named Debbie, and she's Aunt Deb, so. Adventures of Kenny and Debbie, what is up, guys? Welcome in. Oh, looky. Miss Diane, how has your Sunday been? If you say hot, guess what? Here too. Jeff and Tootsie, what's up? Howdy, howdy. And they a little, I know it's hot down where they're at. See, when you think of the mountains, you think cool, which it's a lot cooler here than it is most places, but man, it's still got like mid 80s, but I mean, I'm just guessing. Like I said, I wasn't outside. I can probably look on my phone at the hottest it was today, but it was no fun. What's up, Sand Van? Yes, I got connected with them through Moonlight Adventures. Josh, he done a real early live Thursday or Friday. I can't remember which day it was, but I saw the Sand Van in there, and guys, they got a great channel. Actually said it was 108 here today. Like I said, I don't know what the high was here, but it was bad. What's up, Krubby Beagle? Welcome in. Tony, I've got to text you later, so be looking at your phone. I'll shoot you a text here in a little bit. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Everybody. Hello. I missed something. Thanks for watching my videos. Oh, I love them. Your daughter she's the cutest thing. I got two boys. I'd loved to have had a daughter, but it wasn't in the works in the mix. But I got two nieces now, so I guess they kind of took that role. But yes, Jules, awesome. Toby says, even with a personal repeater here, cell service is spotty. Thank the Lord for Wi-Fi enabled services, though comes from a barbed wire fence and Wi-Fi comes from a toaster. Toby, you live about like where I do. Hi, Tony. Yes, Jules. And I've caught up with the chat for now. So here's the deal. What's up, Mr. Paul Vines? Welcome in. I missed somebody. Who'd I miss? I missed Najuma. I just seen somebody mention her name. Yes. Sorry, Miss Najuma. Welcome in. What is up? Thank you for coming by. But yes, all right. Our weekend started out with Amber's birthday on Friday. I took Friday off from work. And I was going to take her out. What's up, Misha? Welcome in. But on my way home from work Friday morning, I stopped, got her a cake, cards. Oh, I miss Miss Patricia, too. Mama G. You can tell Amber ain't here. Because I hate missing people. What's up, Miss Patricia? Hey, Mama G. How is your Sunday? I hate missing people, right? And then this right here's where Amber says I get to squirrel hunting, chasing squirrels. And good night, Jim Spencer. Thank you for dropping in, bud. Hey, Hope Faith. Church was great. Both services today. Great Sunday, says Mama G. All right, back to Amber. Her birthday was Friday. I stopped on the way home, got her a cake, flowers, card, the works. And the plan was to take her out Saturday or Friday. Just me and her. We were going to have a date night. What's up, Meg? Welcome in. But you know you married the right person when you say it's getting 2, 3 o'clock Friday evening. And I said, all right, honey. So where are we going to go? And she said, since we're already going to be going to Johnson City and Kingsport Saturday, she said there's no need of going out. And I told her, I said, no, I said, it's your birthday. Me and you will go out and have a date night, leave the kids. And she said that she would rather our date night be fly fishing on the river. So we did not go out and eat anywhere Friday for her birthday. For her birthday, we went and fly fished. And we had a good time. It was a real good fly fishing trip. She caught the biggest fish she'd ever caught on a fly rod. It was a 21 inch rainbow native. I mean, it had a pink stripe from gill to tail, ½ inch wide. It was pretty slim. But I had missed it. I was a dry fly, which was on top of the water. And this fish, I knew it was a big fish because when it come up, PB and all the people that fly fish, they know what I'm going to talk about. When they go up real quick after a dry fly, but this thing here, it just come up and rolled. And I flat out missed it. But she come behind me and caught it. So, and by the time I could get to a phone, camera, or anything, it had got off. But she did catch it. She brought it in. We looked at it. And we had a great time. Wonderful time. Until we got back to the car. And I locked the keys in the car. Luckily, we were fishing close to some rental cabins that usually people don't stay in them. I don't know. I hadn't checked into them. I didn't even think about them, Mike and Michelle, but I need to check into that and see how much they are. But luckily, somebody was staying in there, and we used their phone because I left my phone in the car, and we didn't have anything but camera. And we got a hold of my mom, and she brought some keys. But man, that was the only downside to our date night fly fishing trip. Because I locked the keys in the car. Moonlight Adventures with the Raid. What is up, guys? Y'all ain't too late. We're getting run over too bad. Of course, I was a few minutes late. As usual. Man, I saw where you said I ate the cake on the way home. I thought about it. I really did. But I come in and woke the boys up, and we went and woke Amber up. Oh, and I got breakfast. I stopped and got her breakfast. So we went in and woke her up and sang happy birthday to her. It was because it was her birthday. That's why she caught it. Hey, Jeff, maybe I don't know. I just flat out missed it. Yep. She loves to fish, that is for sure. Had to come to good old Tennessee to catch a fish. We were actually in North Carolina. We were starting to Tennessee. We never made it to Tennessee Friday, but we did Saturday. I miss Amber. That is awesome. Hi, yes. And that's a good fly fishing story other than the locking the keys in the car. What's up, Tommy? Welcome in. All right. And so that was Friday. Saturday, we went to Kingsport for Fun Fest. and we went to see Leonard Skinner at Fun Fest Saturday evening. And speaking of the devil, Amber, I just told him about me locking the keys in the car and the little fish you caught. What's up, Mr. Willie? Welcome in. What's up, Ford Man? But yes, we went to Kingsport Saturday to watch Skinner. On our way, we had to stop and pick some stuff up. Like I said, I'm here by myself. There's nobody, me and the cat. Amber's at work. And the boys are at Bible camp this week. It starts tonight and goes through Friday morning. So we had to pick some stuff up for them to get them ready to go on their way to Bible camp. What's up, Spaceman? Says, just got out of church. Went and heard Jason Lovin's band. I've heard of that. Please keep my sister in your prayers as she starts her chemo in the morning. She's scared and family's worried due to other issues she has had. Spaceman, we will. We have been, and we'll continue to pray. And, you know, chemo, they say it's rough. Some people, it's rough on. And with her issue, her already health issues, definitely keeping her in our prayers. But what's Amber fussing about? Sad thing is, this isn't the first time he's locked the keys in the car while we're fishing. No, it ain't. But the first time, let me finish this. I can't run squirrel hunting, Amber. Saturday, we shopped up until time to go to Kingsport, and we did eat at Hibachi Grill in Johnson City. I love that place. Love it. Love it. And Spaceman says, my wife also goes for her scan on Tuesday. She's not feeling too good today, Spaceman. Tell Miss Spaceman that she's definitely in our prayers, have been. And, you know, ever since we first met up with you, that was when y'all were getting over the, people call it the McNasty or whatever, but, you know, we haven't stopped praying. And prayers work, guys. Prayers do work for sure. But we eat, and then we went and watched Dalton Dover. He opened up for him. He was on The Voice. He was on Blake's team, and he done a great job. Awesome up-and-coming country singer. And I was impressed by the way he done a real good job. And then, of course, Skinner knocked it out of the ballpark, and 3 of us was happy, and 1 of us was not. Aiden was tickled to death. It's his first concert Aiden had ever seen, and it was a Leonard Skinner concert. And you know what, Spaceman? We have eat there one time, but it was forever ago. Next time we head that way, Spaceman, Amber, you're in here. We're going to go to the Firehouse Restaurant. We have eat there before, barbecue place. Awesome. And, yep, this ain't the first time we saw Skinner. We saw Skinner in Johnson City 3 times. All of them were at Freedom Hall. But this was the first time we went to Fun Fest. And I enjoyed it. I was surprised by the amount of people that was there. Man, it did not take us no time to get out. I thought when we got in there and got set down and everybody finally got there, my dad, you know, they closed the road down right there in front of that football stadium. Dad was like, they won't open that road till tomorrow evening. You know, he said it'll be chaos. And it wasn't no time, but we got out of traffic. But when you put on big shows like that, like they do, all the NASCAR and the drag races in Bristol and concerts in Johnson City and Viking Hall in Bristol and now Kingsport at the J. Fred Johnson Stadium. When you have that many big events, you know how to handle traffic. And guys, they handled it like a champ. I loved that we were in that. But the 3 that was happy was me, Amber, and Aiden. The one that was not was Eli. And Eli was looking so forward to this concert. But Eli did not get to go to the concert because Eli got in some trouble with one of our neighbor friends. And that's the bad thing about being a parent. You have to punish. And Eli had to serve punishment. And he did not get to make the concert. But my mom and dad went, and my brother and Olivia went. And like I said, we had one extra ticket. So my first thought was take Kenny, but Kenny said he didn't like the big crowds. And that fireworks show that they put on after the concert, awesome. I mean, it was spectacular. Hats off to that. That's the only way to learn, though. Yep. Very true. Very true. And I don't know. We were disappointed in Eli, but, you know, boys will be boys. They grow up, but this was something that we definitely had to address, and I hated it for him, but, you know, that is the life of a parent. I mean, I got punished when I was growing up, and I didn't get punished enough. You know, there were sometimes that mom and dad could have got me for a lot more than they did, but so we're going to try to. You should have let him go and then punish him later. That's what he was thinking. That's what he was thinking. Spaceman, I need to. I've got your email. She called me. I might went. Wife didn't care about going. Dang it. See, Spaceman, I have your email, but I don't have your number. I'll get your number from Kenny or Joy for sure. Yeah, Misha, I wish it was that. These boys got into some pretty mean trouble there. What's up, Dan the man? Dan the mountain man. Welcome in. So they're on their way to Bible camp. They're at Bible camp now. I was at our church this morning, and after our church, we come home, finished up their packing. Amber went to work. I went to the church where the camp's at tonight, dropped the boys off, and stayed for service. At camp, they're going to do different kind of activities during the day. A couple of activities are like traveling. They're away from camp at church. They're going to actually go on like field trips to some pretty nice places. And but the main thing is they've got 2 services scheduled. One of them's tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. The other one is Thursday at 10 o'clock in the morning. But every night at 7 o'clock, they will have church. Every night. So that's the good thing about the Bible camp. And Amber said Scott begged me to let him go, but Mama didn't. But Mama don't punish much, but when she does, she's got to stick to her guns. Mama and her guns. What is up? Adventure is out there, line. Let me get this right. Oh my gosh, I have forgotten. Jason and oh Lord, I forgot the other name. Just like that. And I try to be good with names, but I have forgot your name. And I'm gonna apologize. But welcome in. I think this is the first time that they have been on our live, so welcome in, welcome in. Adventure is out there. Maybe. And maybe the wrong one I'm thinking of. I may have just dropped the ball big time. Everybody saying proud of Mama. Nope, right there. Hang on. Ryan and Bree. Yes, I was. I had completely brain pooted. Welcome in, Ryan and Bree. And I will do my best to remember your name. But that's what we've had going on this weekend. It's been a wild weekend. I have some timers too. Sometimes I remember and sometimes I don't. So I ain't eat up with that. Eat up with the sometimers. Yep. After the way I got woke up on my B-Day, he's lucky he lived long enough to get to go to camp. And Spaceman Ford man just texted me your number. So I have got it. And I will get a hold of you. And I don't know how to get a hold of Mac Man other than getting on one of these videos and posting a comment. But we'll definitely get a hold of you and we'll do that Firehouse restaurant. It's good. It's good. And without further ado, if I can get over here to where I need to get to, I'll try to post the link, and if anybody wants to come up and keep me company for a while, that would be much appreciated. Maybe you can keep me straight. Maybe. Well. Ah, there it is. So guys, if you want to come up and talk a while, we'll do it. I have went through and hit the high spots. Sounds like false advertising, Scott. Well, I'm choked. I would, but I'm rendering a video for tomorrow, says Fred. That is perfectly A-okay. I see you down there. Let me get my earbuds turned on here so I can hear you. Only other announcement I got to make before we bring up the guest here is August 8th. We will be in Pigeon Forge, and it will be we'll be celebrating our anniversary, and I think that's all that I'm at liberty to say right now until later on. But big thing going on that week, unless Amber tells me otherwise. All right, without further ado, who do you think the first one is down here? Jeff, you're going to be in Pigeon Forge. It's August 8th through the 11th. Yes, we will be there with Misha.
Howdy, y'all.
Ozzy. Are you there, Kenny?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
He's there, but I can't hear you. Hang on one second. Oh, gosh, I know why I can't hear you. Duh. Big red truck.
Okay.
Kenny, keep yodeling or something.
Can you hear me now?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Hey, Meg. Hey, adventurers out there. Life with Mountain Folk, officially. Mr. Willie, Hope Faith,
Where?
Spaceman Dudley, funeral host, everybody in the chat there, our home.
I hope everybody else can hear you. Hang on one second, Kenny. I'm trying. I'm coming, Kenny. All right, I think I got you.
Can you hear me now?
I got you. I told you I was coming, Kenny. All right, we got you.
Every time you say that, it reminds me of that time that you had that.
Now what's happened to my mic? Or where am I at?
Oh.
Yeah, we're having all kinds of fun, ain't we?
Oh,
I'm somewhere between here and there.
Well,
Kenny, take it away.
You went behind your bubble.
I'm trying to unclick that bubble, but it won't.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Have a good one, adventures out there. That was he knocked himself up out of the stream. Well, anyway, how has everybody's weekend been? uh, somebody. Scott, he can't get us. He can't get back in there. Oh Lord. Oh.
And you
Welcome back. Welcome back, Scott.
Hey, it's a good show you got going here, Kenny.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Cat must have eaten the mouse that was out there running on that wheel.
Oh Lord.
What's up? Keeping up with the Griffins. Hello, Joe, Christian family.
Well, anyway, how's your weekend been, Scott?
It's been good. It's been a lot, whichever weekend's rush for us now, and yeah, everything. It's been a good weekend. I was in your neck of the woods till I guess 11:30 Saturday night.
Till 11:30 my time.
Yeah, 11:30 p.m. in Kingsport.
I think I heard them fireworks going off here at my house.
Man, they were they put on a great show. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it.
But it wasn't as loud. It didn't bother me as loud as I just heard it in the distance. It wasn't that bad.
Right. But yeah, it was a good show. It was hot, but we didn't get there by the time we got there and parked, and that's the first time we'd ever been to Fun Fest. Man, there were a lot of people there. A lot.
Did you see Jeff and Tootsie's comment they're talking
Yep.
about?
They're leaving tomorrow and will be in Pigeon Forge till October. I think I read that right.
Hey, Fanatic Card Guru.
Misha said I took a potty break. No, I don't know what happened. Kenny come on and kicked me off. It loves Kenny.
I don't know what happened there, Scott. Hey, keeping up with the Griffins.
But yeah, it's been hot. That's for sure.
Yeah, amen on that.
Have you been out, or have you been staying pretty much in the air conditioning?
I've been pretty much staying right here.
I don't blame you there, brother. Don't blame you there at
I
all.
think the last time I went out,
You got my number. Give me a shout out when y'all come in. Yep, we'll do it, Jeff.
I think last time I went out was when Dad had to go to the doctor about his foot, about his right foot, I think.
Yep. So that's been a couple of days, ain't it? What was that? Friday? Thursday?
I think it was Tuesday, I think. Or
Tuesday. Whoa, I was thinking it was. Dang, you have been in the air conditioner a while. What's up, Fanatic Guru? Kenny's got the secret hack going on. Yeah. Yeah. As much as Kenny's on YouTube, whenever it sees him, it thinks he's the main show, which he is. Kenny's the man.
Oh, Lord. I got two others going at the same time while I'm up on this one.
I don't doubt that. See, I can't do that. I'm one track minded. I was setting all this up for my live because there wasn't nobody here. I didn't have nothing going on. So I could actually been on time. But then I got to watching Josh at Moonlight Adventures and Chastity and their boy Dylan. And next thing I looked up, it was like 2 minutes till, and I was like, uh-oh. So, see, I can't. Nope, I'm not having that tonight. I'm one track minded, can't do that. Thank you, Cat. Great.
Yeah, I can be up on a panel and then have two others going at the same time while I'm up on a panel.
Yeah, I'm not that coordinated. Kenny is certainly the man. PB says hello to everybody I've missed.
Yeah, I every time you say that I'm Cubby Kitty, it reminds me of that Walmart story.
That's about the shape I was in here. I don't know what to do. Other than say I'm coming, Kitty.
You're coming, but no, you
Major says so's Ozzy. He can't drive and talk anymore. No, what was bad, and I scared Amber, which I guess I scared me too if I'd been paying attention, but I was watching Carolina football. No, it was Carolina basketball on my phone in the car while driving. And I'd set it up to the Bluetooth, and I was just going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Because for some reason I couldn't find it on the radio or something, so I just Bluetooth Hulu up to it. And I was listening to it as I was driving, and then before I knew it, I was watching and not watching, or I was driving, and she didn't like it too good. But hey, it was Carolina basketball, so you just have to kind of feel for the bumps in the road. Hey, Joe, I know that. How far along is Christy? I know with this heat, I'd made the comment on your live earlier that, and I'd said it before you guys come in, that Eli was born August 5th. And she said if she'd have had to went the month of August pregnant, that she didn't know what she'd have done because it was miserable on her. That's probably the one time in our life that I felt sorry for her. Because she was hot and pregnant. So, Kenny, who are you watching right now?
Well, I got Peril DJ on the tablet over here, and I got Dream on Wheels on the phone and moderating their chat at the same time. Dream on Wheels?
Yep. Spaceman said he's back. Said it's amazing how quick water flows through a person. I didn't have to take a pee break. I don't know what happened. It just zapped me out. Joe said Christy's 8 months pregnant and she is going through it with the heat. Yeah, I feel sorry for her. 'Cause I know how Amber was, and I know she's ready for that baby to be here. She says my first one was born August 29th when I was active duty. Wearing it jumped on me.
Hope says,
and we're in New Buds in Arizona.
Hope says you want to know what's funny when you're in a car with them asleep.
With who?
Hey, old car junkie.
What's up, Teddy? How was you, bud? PB, it had been, but funny thing you asked. Because when I got home, I received a text message. And Mike and Michelle, if you're still here, I'll text you later, but we had a guy test positive for the new nasty, and not the nasty pox, but the new nasty. And we're going to be on 12s till he figures out. He went and got tested, so we will see how the test goes. Yep, I told you, Amber. Poor Christy. But see, then Misha said that she's in Arizona. But her first one wasn't born until 29th of August. Spaceman says, wife says, hello to everyone. Thanks for your prayers. Dan the Mountain Man. I got to get caught back up on my YouTube watching the recipes out. And, all right. I will, I'll let you know. I know I'm on 12s tomorrow and Tuesday, and that's all they told us right now. But I will be on 12 hours till he gets back. So that's a bummer.
Is that the only time they actually put you on 12s, as if somebody else is out?
Yep. Now that everybody's trained up, the only time we go on 12s is when we have to cover for somebody. I mean, that's more or less it. Meg says, I really need to not test positive this week. Need that time seeing Mr. Paul. Yes, they're fixing to go on a cruise. Cruising the high seas with Mr. Paul Vines. My neighbor had the last round. She got real dehydrated after a trip. Had to call ambulance. Oh, wow. Not good. If they had shut the border, half of this stuff that's going to be spreading wouldn't hopefully not get into the country. Yeah, they could have done more to stop it, for sure. Phoebe says, I have to get back to work tomorrow after a blessed week in Branson. I want to retire really bad, but just need to hold on for a while. I want to retire really bad, too. Really do. Bless your heart. Oh, Lord, what did I say?
I was talking about you having to go on 12s.
Oh, yes. I hate it. When people is asleep, you go behind a truck that's pulling one backwards. I done that to Amber. Yeah, those tractor and trailers, it's like pulling another tractor and trailer.
Yeah.
And the way they pull them, the truck's sitting this way, but they're going down the interstate. And I pulled up right behind that one, and I let out the awfulest yell. Amber set up. When she set up, she opened her eyes, and then she screamed. And when Amber does those two things together, screams and yells and gets excited, she pees. She peed the car seat full.
Well, I about made my dad's britches jump off of him when when that fast idle kicks in on that truck and you gotta hit that accelerator real quick. Well, you know how loud the straight pipe is, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, you wait till he gets back around that where that straight pipe. He about jumped out of his britches a time or two.
You didn't rev it up on him, did you?
I got it good. I got him good one day.
Yeah, true, Jeff. And that's great. I'm ready for that. PB was in Branson last month. Fun times. Yep, fun times indeed. Josh says, have to head back to work myself tomorrow. Looks like I'm in the clear with my health issue. Yes, that's awesome, Josh. That turns into a prayer request to a praise request or a praise report request. That's awesome. And here. Yeah, I need to. I need to get to. I scare Amber all the time. She's peed in the kitchen floor and everywhere. Anytime you scare Amber, she does. I see. Oh, Teddy, I would be fine with that. 4 10-hour days is great. You know that is actually the perfect schedule. Darren, everybody's doing good. Eli got into a little trouble over the weekend and didn't get to go to a concert that we went to Saturday, but they are in Bible camp this week. Bible camp started tonight, Darren, and they will be in Bible camp until Friday morning. Dennis and Teresa Jackson will be there at the same time. Awesome. Amber said, really, some things you just don't talk about there, honey. Well, honey, there's really some things you just don't do, like pee in the bed. I mean, come on. You just turned 40, Amber. You've got to stop that sometime. They'll be at the same campground as me. Awesome, Jeff. Yeah, Kenny, what do you do if somebody scares you real bad? What's your first reaction?
I just actually jump out of my skin. I like jump half out of my wits, so to speak.
Amber's just pee, and that's awesome. I mean, that's her thing. I eat that, but once you learn that's her thing, then you learn not to do it around the bedroom or anywhere you're gonna have to lay your head. No, Mr. Willie, I haven't. Red Supreme. I need to look for that. Spaceman says she's going to draw black eyes on you. No joke.
Good night, Misha. Have a good walk.
Yes. Good night, Misha. Thanks for coming in. We'll talk to you later. Me and Tootsie be in the bed together. oh, that's awesome. Well, that's good to know, Michelle. So if you scare Michelle, yeah, she's told us that before. Yeah, last time her and Mike was down. Yep. That if you scare her, she goes swinging. So you have to be ready to duck, dodge, dive. I don't say I love, but I don't want to change. The 4 days are awesome. I mean, I wouldn't mind 4 12s if I had 3 consecutive days off. That's the only thing. Getting 3 consecutive days tied in together, you can get a lot done. A lot around the house, a lot of things you want to get done. Everybody's laughing. Jeff and Tootsie peeing in the bed. That's funny. That's good. He just says, God bless y'all. Is Amy going live?
I didn't see a thumbnail. Dream on Wheels was asking the same question. I didn't see a thumbnail, so she may not be going live since she went live yesterday on her birthday.
Right. Now I know she's on that cruise, so I didn't
And
know.
she's on that cruise. I need to go back and rewatch that since I slept most of the day away yesterday.
That Meg just said no Amy tonight.
No Amy in that. Okay.
No Amy tonight. Mr. Willie said, ladies and gentlemen, I lost him. Where'd he go? Not there. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be Scott's last live stream when Amber gets home. She's going to kill me. Hey, Willie, she does it. She needs to own up to it. What's up, Shane? Elk Ridge Outdoors. Ask Mike and the boys. Well, I scream too. Scream while throwing fists. That's bad. They're talking about 12-hour days where I work. Dan, that's like I said, if it was 4 and you were done, I would be fine with that. 12-hour days are long. They're no fun. I think Mike works a lot of them, a lot of 10, 12-hour days as well. But, man, if they would give you 4 on and 3 off, I would take that every week. See, the bad thing with us is we may work 5 12s and get 2 days off, if that. Hers no live. Tootsie knows I won't wake up to let her out, and my bladder won't wake me up either. Oh, Lord. Jeff, that's good. Teddy says, after vacation, I work 177 days in a year's time. Wow. That's a lot of.
I'm not on Tinder, Willie.
Did you meant to add last to that comment? Amber get some insurance on him. Kenny stay off Tinder. Shane said he's on 12-hour nights, sir. Yep, Shane, I know the feeling. Jeff says 3 12s and a 6. I loved it. That would be great. I mean, that. Yep. Sign me up for that. Yep, he does 12-hour days for the last couple of years. Used to be 6 days in a row, but thankfully it's just 5 now. Mike, you much a man. Because if his test does come back positive, then that'll more than likely put us on 12 hours for this whole week. And I'm not going to do nothing but cry and bellyache about it. And Amber ain't going to do nothing but fuss because I'm crying. And even with the boys gone, somebody's still going to be here crying. Me. Someone asked me once if Tinder was free. I'm too old for that. I don't know nothing about Tinder.
It's actually a dating site. Is what it is.
Is it free?
I don't know, but I'm just what I've been told that it's a dating site. But
yeah, I don't.
But I'm not really into those myself. Because I'm liable to wind up with something I don't want.
Quick. Now he's doing good. No. Get your paw off the keyboard. Yeah. A lot of times you do. Bad clicking. What I've been told, Kenny says. That's what Meg and Shane said that at the same time. What he's been told. They're saying you might know for yourself, Kenny.
No, I really don't know, but that's
Well, Meg, you're not feeling sick or anything, are you? Can't quit. Because no, we don't need you to get sick since you and Mr. Paul's going to be floating on the ocean. I wouldn't know either because I won't do online dating. Online dating wasn't a thing when I was out a thinging. Hines Ward, Rod, and Rod Woodson will be head coaches. And really? They helping at Pittsburgh, or are they gonna have their own job?
hey Blaine.
He's on on Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, and Pillow Partners. Oh Lord, Ford man, they giving you a hard time.
I've always said I got to be able to meet somebody in person a couple times before I will.
Joke, go on with them.
I've got to be able to meet somebody in person a couple times before I will date somebody. I gotta get to know. Them. I gotta get to know them in person. I'm not one that's gonna. I'm not one that's going to jump on the first thing I see online.
Right. What's up, Blaine?
I've got to. I've got to get to know somebody.
Yeah, that's for sure. Mr. Riley Creative is in the house. I can't say nothing. I met my friend on YouTube. Yeah. Meg says, I feel fine. Tests just make me nervous. Oh, I thought you might have been feeling yeah, we got to keep you healthy. So you and Brother Paul can get out and hang around for sure. Blaine says, I met my friend on MySpace at Meg's Fun Time. Amber says, Shane, heck, you live close enough to Rome Mountain. It's okay. Jeff says, same here. I went looking, not scrolling. I'm going to kill this cat. Now lay down and go sleep.
Is that cat fully grown yet?
That cat's fat. I don't care if he lays here if he'll just keep his paws off the keyboard. Oh gosh. So now we're just friends, Meg.
I should have
Mr. Paul, we're not.
I should have posted the link in the chat for Drebo Wheels to come over here and raid you.
Are they done?
Yeah, they're done.
Got to finish my honeydew list. Don't want the doghouse tonight. Heard that, Blaine.
Have a good one, Blaine.
Yeah, I was thinking about who we were going to go raid since Meg. They got me thinking about Meg now. Since Amy's not live.
Phoenix.
Ouch.
Hey, Fairy Dust. Oh, well, I guess I knew to come over here then, because I never did post the link in the chat.
Meg, you need me to send you a negative test. Yeah, Amber, they still have to test them, patients, and the residents, and everybody. So she has got tests to spare.
I'm hoping that when I go on my cruise that if I have to test, I'm hoping that test is negative. That's gonna really be bad. if I get a positive test and I can't go on the cruise.
I thought I heard.
What's up?
I thought I heard Kenny. They stopped doing that.
What's up, Nick P? How are you?
I think the CDC is trying to work on doing stopping doing that, but I don't know if it's beneficial or not.
Yeah, I heard it. I don't know if it's true or not. I actually just booked another flight today. I'm flying from Dublin to Hamburg, Germany.
Now, how many times have you been on a plane? Just once?
No, I've flown quite a few times. I've flown at least a dozen.
Oh, wow!
I didn't take my first flight until May of 2016, so it's not too long ago actually. But no, I had a month in Ireland. That's like, what the hell? Heck, I cut out about 7 days, and I'm flying from Dublin over to Germany. I'm flying. It's like way in the north. It's like a 6-hour train ride down to a town called Mannheim, where I have family. I found a fourth cousin or something where his portion of the family stayed in Germany, and mine, of course, immigrated. That's why I'm here. So I'm going back, and I'm spending 3 full days with them in Mannheim. I'm going to do everything up traditional German style, and it will be the bee's knees and all that, meeting relatives I never have met before in person that share part of the same family I do back in Germany.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, heck yeah. That over 100 some years ago, our family split ways, and then I'm coming back to tie those ends back together.
That is awesome. That's a great story too.
Oh,
See, now, don't you think you need to be documenting that on YouTube or anything?
I don't know, Scott. I got time to think. I'm feeling better on it. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I know that you said that you had laid it down for a while, but man, you're bringing that all that history back together. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is weird, and how the names are so different. And of course, I got to go to where I'm going in Mannheim. It has the original place that created Darren's favorite dessert, spaghetti ice.
Oh yes, that's awesome.
So as long as they're open in January when I'm there, I'm going.
Yeah, I would definitely hit that up. No, I haven't had or been to the Nothing But Bunk Cake. What's up, Diane? See, we had some people squeeze in here. What's up? Time for exploring.
Yeah. That's Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Troy, yes.
Yeah, but I figure it'll be, even though I could fly closer to a town called Frankfurt, it's like, what the hey? Since you guys know this, I love traveling by train. It's like a 5-hour train ride across Germany. It's like, that's okay.
Yeah, What's up, Brene?
Hey, Brene.
Paul Vines says, Kenny, never click on the links that the bots post in chat.
I don't.
Most of them don't work.
No, I do not click on those. When I see a link especially in my comments on a video or on a live stream that somebody's rewatched, I report it as spam and I hide the user. Big time. I don't.
Yeah. So Scott, have you ever been overseas?
No, I hadn't. I would love to.
It is interesting. I've been overseas once. I spent 3 weeks in Europe in 2019. So this is my return to Europe.
Well, that's awesome. No, I hadn't. I would love to. I really do, but I want to travel everywhere in the U.S. first. I want to go out west. I've never been out west.
No,
I've been to Texas.
Yeah,
and that's as far as I've been.
Something
Isn't that Mike and Michelle?
Yeah, something that should be really on your bucket list, Scott, and the family too should be with you whenever you get the chance, is the Grand Canyon.
That's what everybody said. Everybody said the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, the Grand Canyon. It's hard to explain how beautiful a hole in the ground is without seeing it.
Right. And everybody says the Hoover Dam.
But
The
I
Hoover
definitely
Dam's
want
a
to do the
little
Grand
bit.
Canyon.
Yeah, the Hoover Dam's a little disappointing right now with all that's going on with the Colorado River. So the
Right.
water's not as high as it used to be.
Meg
But I never,
says Germany at Nick P.
yeah. January 26th, flying with Aer Lingus from Dublin to Hamburg. They say that's where they invented the hamburger.
Hamburger.
I have
What's
to
up,
fly.
Troy S?
Hey, Troy S. I'm flying into there because the last few days, one of my great grandmothers was born there in like 1907. So I want to spend my last few days seeing history museums there and walking around the neighborhood where she grew up.
That's awesome.
And that's let alone, Scott, with going. I'm going back to Ireland because I found my Irish family where they left in 1851. I found that home through a historian in Ireland. So I still have plenty of time there. I'm crisscrossing the whole country. I got like 3 weeks, and then I'm finishing my whole trip off in a town called Charleville. They left in 1851, and 172 some years later, and like 4 generations later, I'm going back to the house they left.
That is awesome. But yeah, that's a lot of history, a lot of, like you said, tying things in back together. That's great. That is.
Yeah.
We're from I think Scottish Irish descent. You know, I would like to go to Scotland. I really
Oh,
would.
yeah. I've never been to Scotland, but I talked to a bunch of Scottish people at the Heathrow Airport when I was there in 2019. They are good people, and it is funny being over there, even though I'm sure they say the same thing about me hearing that Scottish accent in person.
Right.
But they'd be like, you silly Yank.
Yeah, I may have Scottish descent, but I've got a hick accent, so I've
Yeah.
not got the Scottish accent. What's up, Renee? Amber, hurry home. She said you gotta go finish her rounds at work.
Yeah. But no, it's gotta just keep working now. I'll be making. Yeah. What's Amber do?
She is a nurse at a nursing home,
I got you.
and she works second shift. It is 3 to 11, but and she deals with a lot of dementia and Alzheimer's patients.
Yeah.
And if any of them have a slip or a fall, it usually happens right at shift change, and she has to fill out a report. And sometimes it's later than that when she gets home. But she enjoys it, and that is definitely her calling because it takes a special kind of people.
Amen.
To deal with all of that.
Yeah.
Mr. Willis says, I would love to see Scott in Germany. So those German people hear that North Carolina accent.
Oh. It'll be weird. I still think it's weird. It will be weird meeting somebody from another country who actually shares the same blood I do, at least for a part of it.
Yep.
You talking about Honey from the Beach Life at 10:30 tonight?
Huh?
But I was reading Meg's comment there.
Oh. The stuff may have caught Penny and I. Oh, no. I hope not, Tony.
Hey, Flaco.
We'll definitely be praying for you guys. For sure. And I'll still text you later on.
But no, my passport's been collecting dust. It's time to break it out.
Now, how good, I guess how long does a passport good for is what I'm trying to
10 years.
10 years.
Well, technically 9.5 because no country will let you in if your passport's going to expire within 6 months of the time you're going to leave.
Right. That's understandable, though. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, so 10 years. Like, my folks were all worried about me going, oh, isn't your passport old? It's like, no, I just got my passport in 2019. I'm good for a while.
Right. Yeah. Jeff says, I want to go out west so bad. Montana, Yellowstone, Tetons, Deadwood, all that area. Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I was going to say that's it's Tetons.
Tetons.
But no, Montana sucks in the middle. Like the middle and the northeastern portion is like all farmland. Around Glacier Park and down by Yellowstone and down heading towards the Tetons of Wyoming, it's beautiful. The rest of it's like meh.
Right. What's up, Flaco? Flaco, this is what you see. We just get on here and talk about whatever.
That's what chewing the fat is. BS.
Chewing the fat. Chewing the fat's just talking about whatever comes up. And we do it every other week. We do chewing the fat every week. Amber is with me every other week, and we do trivia or something like that. And when my wife's at work, I just invite these nice people that's with me up. This is Nick P, and that is Fort Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oaks. This is Nick P from used to be traveling with Nick P, maybe returning traveling with Nick P.
Maybe.
I'm not certain about that yet.
Maybe. But I did get to do something pretty awesome yesterday. I flew on a B-17.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, it was nuts. I had to climb on my butt down a little chute to get to the little gunner at the front of the plane. Oh my gosh, was that cool? Cost me $500, but it was fun as heck.
That would have been awesome. Was it worth it? Probably. I would say it was.
Because that 525 helps them upkeep the plane and whatnot.
Right. Now, how long did they go up? How long did you go up?
We were up for about an hour.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
And it was neat too. They flew me over my hometown and where I grew up, so it was like sweet.
I bet that was awesome, and to get to see it from that angle.
Yeah, because I've flown over it a couple of times in airplanes, like coming back from Seattle, but you don't really get to see it that well on a commercial airplane.
Oh, I don't know what the question is there. How long
people under 18 for a passport? I think it's 5 years.
Oh,
I think it is 5 years if I remember right.
I'm glad you knew the question.
Yeah, but I would still double check it, Google it.
What's up, Ron Darrell? And Ron will be going live tonight, won't he, Kenny?
I don't know.
Probably.
Are you going live now? I know he went live last night, but I did not make it to his live because I was asleep. I actually fell asleep.
What? I thought you never sleep, Kenny.
I fell asleep somewhere between World Wrestling Vlogs and River Sticks and Ron Diddle's live, and I slept until about 2:00 this morning. I got up about 2:00, and I had did a taste test video and a mail call video at the same time.
At 2:00 this morning?
Yeah, I dropped a taste test video and I dropped a taste test video and a mail call video at the same time. Yeah.
I saw him. I hadn't watched it yet, but I have saw him. Meg said her passport expired 12 years ago. Is it easier to keep one up, like right when it expires, if you're ready to renew it, or?
I think so. I haven't gotten to that point yet, Scott, but I think it's pretty easy to renew it.
Spaceman said his family traveled a lot, love Canada. Yeah, I would like to travel to Canada. I would like to, there's the hardest thing with us right now is our kids, both of them being in school and both of them wrapped up with sports. And so.
Yeah, damn kids. No, I get you. Just messing with this guy,
Yeah, they take a lot of time, but
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Wish we could send North Carolina State and Duke to Russia. Yeah, I'm with you, Willie. I would go with that. My chat jumped. I wonder what Renee's watching. Did you see?
I'm not looking at the chat. Kenny probably is though.
Never had a passport. Don't need one.
I never thought I'd get a passport, but then when I found my first trip, I went to follow the
Hey.
pilgrim. Hey, young God. No, I went to follow the pilgrims who came to America on the Mayflower, because on a different portion of my family, I'm a descendant of the pilgrims.
Right. I don't know what exactly that is. Kenny? You know what that
Kenny,
is?
I don't know. I think that might be someone that's just a troll.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of that.
Yeah.
Yes,
What,
renew it.
you
You
talking
have
about
to.
The young
You
God.
talking about the
The young God.
Well, I better drop
Go
down
ahead
and get
and-
ready to sleep for work tomorrow. Good to see you guys.
Now go ahead and hide it.
Hey, thanks
put it
for-
in mute.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Heck
coming
yeah.
by, Nick P.
Heck yeah.
See you.
I actually hid the user actually.
All right. What is up, Michelle J? She's new.
What?
Our
New
home,
home,
our life.
So I'm just tuning in from that
Yeah.
moment.
What is up? Welcome in. Yes, Mike and Michelle are our dearest family, and we are trying our best to get them down to North Carolina. Hopefully one day they will. But thanks for coming by and checking us out, Michelle. I delayed renewing mine because I needed to change my name. Turns out it was a good idea. Hey, no joke. That worked out swell. Man says you're going to need it for your cruise, Meg. Yep. Diane says, forgot I'm a mod or would have taken care of it. Yeah, it just looked a little funky. Not saying it was funky, just looked funky. Yes, Michelle, welcome in. Like what we do here on Sunday nights at 9 o'clock is what we call chewing the fat, and that just means sitting around talking about absolutely nothing and everything at the same time. We talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. Me a coughing my head off, but every other week my wife is with me. She works every other weekend, and this weekend she's working, so I bring people up on panel with me. And the weekends that she is not working, it's just me and her, and we'll do trivia and stuff like that. So Spaceman says, I was waiting for a second comment. Best ignore first and less vulgar. True. And Spaceman, you are a mod too in a lot of channels. Ron Darrell says he's going to change his name to Mr. Sweet and Innocent. Kenny, what do you think about that?
I don't know.
You don't know, and that's all you're going to say? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right, PB. Thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you have a great week. Hopefully 12 hours won't keep me bound down, and I can join Mike and Michelle Thursday for meeting at the altar. But I guess we'll have to see. But if I don't see you this week, have a blessed week, and I'll see you around sometime between here and there. Jeff and Tootsie says, well, I guess I got to hop off. Can't wait to meet up Pigeon Forge and see y'all. Good night, Jeff and Tootsie. Don't wet the bed. Yeah, Brene, I didn't know you wasn't. So, Mr. Willie says if anyone has cats, Scott would love to have them because he loves. Oh my gosh, Willie, I thought we were buds, man. I thought, two Tar Heels. Yeah, and then you throw me under the cat train. Really? Ashley says, Scott, I have a prayer request. Our preacher is traveling from Ohio. Yes, Ashley. Prayers for your preacher and anyone out on the road that needs prayers, because
also it was requested that pray for somebody in the YouTube community, a supporter.
It is what now?
It was requested that we pray for somebody in the YouTube community as a supporter.
I saw that. Are you talking about on Danny's last night? Or was it somebody on here tonight?
And it was. They don't want me to mention the name, but
all right.
It's
all right.
It's a supporter in the YouTube community. So
I see what you're saying. Yep. Because I know I watched Danny's live last night after we got home and got settled in, and I know at the first of it he was talking about some physical health, mental health, things like that. So I didn't know if that was, but I got what you're saying now. This cat is going to knock over my. All right, cat, you're gone. The boys are going to come home to a dead cat. Get! Chewing on my finger.
Yeah, prayers for Call Me V and things.
All right. Yes, Call Me V. I heard the prayer list.
Anybody in the YouTube community that is battling any type of sickness, whatever it may be, prayers for all.
Yep. Meg says, what a send-off. Don't wet the bed. Mr. Willie says, just joking. Jeff says, I can't answer for Tootsie, though. And he said, no, joking. She is good and has been out for the night. Jeff, I guarantee you Tootsie is probably better house trained than a lot of humans.
I told you about a friend of mine that had cats one time that it was actually trained to use the toilet. It would use the toilet for the bathroom.
Yeah, you told it said it would flush.
The friend of mine had they thought it was the funniest thing they'd ever seen in their life, and they were going to try to take a picture of that. As soon as they did, the cat jumped down. It was like the cat didn't want them to know what it was doing.
Hey, you gotta be secret in the bathroom. That's personal business.
Yeah.
Mr. Willie said, youth pastor from church had thousands of dollars from his bank account. Mr. Willie will add that to the prayer. That is pitiful. People want to take advantage of a lot of people, and they really do. Diane says supporters need lots of prayers to put up with some of the creators. Guarantee that. Blessings to everyone. I can get rough and tough out there. It can get rough and tough out there in many ways. Renee, it can. For sure. Joy wasn't feeling good earlier. We'll add that, Spaceman. For sure. Toby says, I about skinned Rhonda's cat. It jumped right out in the middle of my back while I was laying in the bed, and the dang thing peed all over me. Oh, gosh. No, I would. It would have done been skint. There wouldn't have been nothing else to that.
I was told that cat when especially when they go to the bathroom, that it's even worse than dog.
If they don't cover it up, it is. I'm talking about you. Ron says no comment. Diane says, hush, Ron. Toby, I'd have killed the cat. That'd been all it was to it. That's creepy, a cat using the toilet. See, I think that would be kind of talented. Toby has a prayer request. Keep my brother and his crew in your prayers. They were deployed back to, I'm guessing, New Mexico to fight wildfires. Because I know Toby was telling us about his brother being on that. He said that he'd done it so long that he could tell by the wind, and more or less he's like a meteorologist. He can tell wind directions and everything, but he has to because to tell which way the wind's going to push the wildfires that they fight. There you go, Kenny. Michelle says that I trained a couple of cats to use the toilet. It does a do. So it works.
The thing about it is, my dog would probably drink out. If I tried to train my dog to use the toilet, it'd probably drink out of the toilet.
Yeah, that's every dog we've had. They drink out of the toilet, but they go outside to pee. Actually, this cat gets on my nerves. He's fixing to jump down. There he goes. He'll be back chewing on something in a minute. Toby, that I'd have killed the cat. If the cat peed on my back, Kenny, we'd have been using it for fish bait. I don't need that kind of massage. No joke. Miss Diane says, Toby, I have 2 cats, and if they ever did that, I might skin one. And Ron says, dead cat. End of discussion. Please keep Scott in y'all's prayers because he's going to need it when Amber comes home, for sure. It does work, LOL, on my phone. That's pretty good. Please send prayers. My pup gets adopted. I was unable to take her, and my ex is unable to handle her. Meg, does Mr. Paul need a dog? That's what I would think, wouldn't you, Kenny? It kind of gets lonely when Paul's out there driving that truck. He could take a dog with him. I bet it was warm. That's what Spaceman said. Toby, I bet it was warm. When that cat peed all over you.
I take it you can't have any pets where you live at, Meg. I take it you must not be allowed any pets.
Toby said it's an orange cat she called Pumpkin, but he calls it Punk. Spaceman says, what kind of pup is it?
Michelle J.
Chloe, our guest, our Great Pyrenees will bark to go out unless it is raining. Then she will whimper till one of us walks out there with her. But they don't need her getting wet. Everybody else needs to too. Actually, I think I saw that. That's sad. We need to pray for our military men and women. All right, Michelle J. Prayers being sent to all. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Don't be a stranger. I told you we recognized you as a guest this time, but next time you pop in here, Michelle, you're just gonna be one of us. So have a good night. A lot of
Okay.
energy. That
I
dog
see
is a
your-
lot of energy.
I see your no can't have any pets over 25 pounds. I understand that.
Ron, we'll see you later. Are you going live? Did he ever say?
Are you going live later, Ron?
He may done be gone by now. I didn't see it in the comment.
When he does go live, he don't usually put up a thumbnail till right just a few minutes beforehand.
Mick says, I'm sure he would have taken her if he could. Talking about Mr. Paul, yeah. Paul's a good feller. Can you just read that? Where she can't have any pets over 25 pounds. It was warm enough to get me boiling. Oh my Lord. Toby, I would have been vibrating. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off here myself, Kenny. There's Life of Blenda and Chuck.
Hey, Life with Blenda and Chuck.
Hey,
Let's
Ron saying, yep. Ron is going live. Do you have somebody to raid right now, Kenny?
Let's go raid Honey the Beach live. He's live. It's another channel.
Ron Darrell says 11:30 Central Time. He will be live tonight. So
that would be 12:30 my time. So.
Yep. Go check them out. Blenda and Chuck, we hope you had a great Sunday. Hope you had good church services. That's first and foremost. And then usually if you have a good church service, your Sunday will follow in line.
And Kicking It Country raid.
Meg's Benghazi.
Yeah. Well, I was going to put Kicking It Country raid to the Beach Live.
That'll work. Thanks, Meg. And there's the link.
That is another good channel if you're interested in cruising, travel, talk related, anything like that. So,
Ron has a question for everybody. Does anyone on here have Starlink? Tommy says good night. And Blenda and Chuck said they had a good day. That is awesome. It's been a little warm, but we would complain if it was cold and snowing. So we're going to complain if it's hot. So we just complain. That's the only thing us humanoids is good for, is complaining. But does anyone have Starlink? Mr. Ron Darrell says. Dan the Mountain Man, thanks for dropping in, bud. Yep, go get some rest, and hopefully you don't have to work 12s, and hopefully I won't have to work 12s too long. I know I have to tomorrow, but so.
Great show as always, Scott.
Thank you. Spaceman says no, Ron, but think wife and I saw their satellites on Friday night. How fast is this Starlink going up, Kenny? Have you had any information on that?
I was told just to buy the equipment to start up, it's like $600 just to buy the equipment to start.
But once you get the equipment, it's yours, right? I mean, you don't lease it, you don't rent it,
And then and then your payments is like, I think like $180 a month for internet.
Right. But you take it anywhere you go. It ain't
but
like
you're supposed to be able to, as long as you can see, as long as there's no trees or anything blocking the signal.
Right.
You should be able to get signal anywhere.
Right.
I thought about getting it for replacing Spectrum, but they're telling me that I don't think it'd be. I don't think it would benefit.
See,
any.
Around here, the mountains, I don't know if it would block the satellite signal or not. I mean, I'm not that educated on Starlink to talk much about it. I know Ron Darrell is. He looks into it a lot. But good night, Fred and Connie. Good night, Brene. But yeah, guys, right here is what Ron Darrell.
Okay.
600 equipment at 125 a month.
For the equipment.
House.
125 a month for the house and 150 for mobile. Okay.
Hey, Ron, do you the equipment? Once you pay that 600, is it yours, or do you have to rent it, or do you return it, or say if you get done with Starlink and you want to move on to something else, can you sell that equipment to someone that's looking to start it up? Right here. Yes, Brene. And gosh, I wish you could swing by this way on your way to Florida. Fred says for residential use, Starlink costs $110 per month, plus you pay a one-time charge for the hardware of $599. So it's not really equipment; it's like hardware.
But see that would with as much as I'm on a budget amount right now, that'd take me a good while to get up to that.
Right. I know the way everybody talks about it. It must be going to be a pretty good deal. I don't. Oh gosh, the cat's came off the camera over. Cat. What's up, Danny? Kenny, do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Danny from Griswold Family Vacay.
What's up, Danny? Welcome in. I'm going to run a chat with folks that have in a week or so to answer questions. That'd be awesome, Ron. I look forward to that because, like I said, I'm as green and dumb on it as I can be because I don't know nothing about it. Danny said give him a few and he's going to come up and chat with us. All right, Danny boy. Meg says 110 a month seems steep. Yeah, I mean, we pay 80 for internet, 80 for Hulu.
Well, I know right now, just for internet service right now, where I'm not paying really that bad of a price for internet right now because right now I'm only paying like $45 to $50 a month for Spectrum internet. And the normal regular price is $80. Might as well, it's $79.99. So, yeah.
Good night, Mr. Willie. Thanks for dropping by, bud. You're leaving at just the time that you can aggravate Danny. What's up, Mr. Griswold?
What's going on?
I'm fixing to kill a cat.
I don't blame you.
It's knocked the camera over like 4 times. I'm holding it right now with my hand.
Jeez.
So, see, I was waiting on you to get up here, so I'm going to drop down for a minute and get rid of this cat, and I'll be right back.
All right. What up, Ford man?
Oh, not much.
I was shopping, man. Shopping.
Yeah.
I got this coupon in my email from Kohl's for an extra 40% off. So I bought a few clothes for school, and then I also got a outdoor like wicker furniture, like 2 chairs and a love seat to put in here in the sunroom.
Yeah.
So I spent like $450 for everything. So that was a really good deal. I saved. It said when I got done buying everything, it said I had saved $500. Kenny,
You'd save $500.
saved $500. And then you know how Kohl's does the if you spend a certain amount of money, they give you cash back. Kohl's cash.
Yeah.
I got $90 Kohl's cash also. Pretty good deal.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good deal.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get some furniture out here. Right now, all we have is just a camping chair. This one camping chair, Kenny, right here, that Kimberly has. This one I'm sitting on. It's a Yeti. You know the brand Yeti?
Yeah, I've seen those Yeti cups that you can buy.
Guess what that chair right there costs by itself? Just a camping chair. Guess the price.
I would say for that name brand, probably about $150 or more.
I would say 70.
Double it, Kenny.
Double?
No.
Double your 150.
Double 150?
One camping chair, $300, and that's on Amazon.
$300
On Amazon.
Wow. That must be a popular brand.
I bought the whole sectional, the whole couch and 2 chairs and a table for $300. I guess it's because it's Yeti. I don't know. Kimberly got it. She got it for free from her work when she went to Arizona, for her work conference.
Yeah.
They gave it to her for free. Everybody at her job got one. Pretty good deal. They spoil them at her job, man. They got a lot of good perks.
$300. Yeah, and I agree there, Devil. That is expensive for a camping chair.
Give me $300. Give me something in return, like a butt massage.
I was going to say for $300, it ought to wipe when you sit down in it.
Yeah, and I'm the only one that uses it. Like I said, that's what I sit on when I do the live stream. So it's comfortable. I'll give you that, but I don't know if it's $300 worth of comfortable.
Yeah, like you said, she didn't buy it. It was
a gift,
a company. But that's what you're doing is you're paying for the name.
And also, like they give them like backpacks and hats and jackets and all that. And the brand of all that stuff is Patagonia, and that's not cheap either. Patagonia is pretty expensive stuff as well.
Yep, it is. See what Spaceman said?
Sucker on it somewhere. I've been trying to win one of those Yeti ice chests in those sweepstake things because a lot of them offer like Yeti camping stuff and stuff like that. And I haven't won squat yet, though. Still, have you even started doing any of that, Scott?
I hadn't. I got my email set up, and then I'm getting ready to. Like you said, though, I want to make sure everything. Because I'm sure you're going to get bombarded with junk mail.
Oh, you will for sure, yeah. Kenny.
Yeah.
Are you drinking windshield wiper fluid or what?
No.
The heck is that?
It's fruit rush, blue raspberry.
Fruit.
I thought it was rain eggs. Yeah, Blaine, I'm with you. We have a couple of Yetis like this. This right here is the Ozark Trail. But the Yetis I have were given to us.
Sugar in it.
How much sugar?
3 grams of sugar in it and 4 grams of carbs.
That's not for the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. There's no way. Look at serving size.
Serving size is 8 fluid ounces.
Yeah. Well, you're holding a gallon.
16. 16 servings.
So take that 3 and multiply it by 16, and that's what you're drinking carbs.
And 15 calories.
But that's you know how small an 8-ounce cup is compared to a gallon? You always, anytime, Kenny, that you look at the nutrition facts, you always have to look at the serving size. That's the most important part. I know because of my diabetes that I have to always look at what is the serving size, and then if it's within the limit, I can only have that serving size at a time, and then I have to save the rest.
Mr. Willie said you look rough.
I just go without shaving, man. I get lazy. I haven't shaved since we moved here. I think I shaved right before we did move here, and I haven't shaved since. Work with somebody.
Yep, I've seen those. They're still, to me, it's expensive. I'm not blaming that, but the Yetis are crazy. Yeah, Diane says that's per serving size. Or, yeah, not for the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what have you done today, Danny?
I did yard work in 105-degree heat, believe it or not, man. I did something I haven't done in about 8 years, and that is edge and weed eat. And then we have this tree. I don't know what kind of tree it is in our front yard, but it's like taking up the whole yard. So I cut limbs and hauled them to the trash and edged and weed eated. And then I was telling Kenny I was shopping at Kohl's online.
Yeah, I heard that.
We got an email, 40% off. And so I got furniture for the sunroom, and I also got some stuff for school, and all of it was like $400. It said I saved $500. Plus, I got $90 Kohl's cash, so that's pretty cool. As long as I don't remember to use it. That's the thing about the Kohl's cash. They only give you certain days to use it, and like with Kimberly, a lot of times she'll forget she even has it, and then she just never uses it.
Yep, I know what you mean there. Yeah, I heard you talking about the wicker furniture that you were getting, and I thought it was nice.
Pretty nice out here.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. Kimberly was going to give you a place for you to sleep and say it since she won't let you in the house.
Yeah, this is like my own little apartment out here.
What's up, Felicia?
I was looking at those shoes. They were kind of expensive too, man. They were $40 on sale.
What, those Hey Dudes?
Hey Dudes.
Yep. Oh, they're worth it though, man.
They're not cheap.
No, they're worth it though. You'd love it.
Landon's new school shoes came today. Landon's shoes for the one pair. Last week on Kenny's show, I was showing the Pumas that I had bought.
Right.
My 2 Puma pairs of shoes cost less than the shoes that I bought for Landon.
Oh.
He got Nike Air Force Ones for school.
Yep. And those are expensive. That's an expensive shoe. It's a nice shoe though.
I paid, I think, $90 for his, and I paid $80 for the both of mine combined.
Did you say what Mr. Willie said?
I'm staying up just to roast Dan.
And then he's got you a question down here. Felicia said, "Hey, Scott, Danny, and Kenny."
Hey, Felicia, good to see you.
Hey, Felicia.
And there's your question.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see how we do this year. We got a good chance, I think. Mike Gundy, I think, just signed an extension. I'm pretty sure. I think it's cool that he's loyal to his school. He's loyal to it. And Mac Brown's the same way. And Roy Williams, that's the only reason he left Kansas to go back is because he was loyal to his home school too. So not many people are like that anymore.
Nope.
You got to say something for that. Oh, speaking of that, I was telling Kimberly this the other day, but I think I saw on Facebook that Damian Lillard, did you see what he said about all these players that are joining up to win championships?
Uh-uh.
He's like, y'all are a bunch of chumps. He's like one of the only players. That made him like probably one of my favorite NBA players. Back when we were kids, Scott, players would stay on the same team.
Oh yeah,
like their entire career. And now it's like every year somebody's on it. That's some of the reason why I don't keep up with it as much. I don't watch it as much. Baseball, all the sports.
Yep.
They're always changing teams just so they can win titles.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't like the transfer portal at all. I don't think you should be able to transfer that. The only way you should be able to transfer is the coach that recruited you retires or gets fired, or then it should be up to you. I mean, but other than that, if you're transferring because you're not getting playing time or because boo-hoo, suck it up and get better. You know, I mean, that's life. Yeah, Meg wants to know if you got any white New Balances.
No. I don't want to say what I want to say about New Balances. I don't want to say it.
Blaine says you got to have a team first.
But you'll be seeing some New Balance shoes whenever you go visit a nursing home. Then you'll see some New Balance.
Mr. Willie says, oh, great, OSU get more years of choking. Who's laying it on you tonight? All right, Meg, have a good one.
It's all good.
Good night, Meg.
Amy's not going live, right? Because she's on that cruise.
Right. Now, that's what I was waiting on.
No, she's not going live, but Honey, the beach life is live.
Yeah, we were going to go raid that, but I'm going to stay 9 more minutes, and that'll be 2 hours, and then I'll duck out of here. Yeah, I would have come up last night for sure. I thought you were doing Family Feud, and then I watched your live.
I was going to, and then just all of a sudden the crap hit the fan, and there wasn't anything I could do that short of time, that short of amount of time. I couldn't put a whole new show together.
Right. Night, Paul. Yeah, when I got home and watched your live, you were saying that there were some people that were sick physically, and then you got to the mentally, and we definitely are. We added all that to the prayer list, and
I'll tell you more about it after you end here. I can talk to you some more about what happened.
All right. Night, Felicia.
But it was just out of nowhere. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't. But yeah, man, that was a great concert last night.
Sweet Home Alabama. Blaine would have liked to have gone to that one. Yep.
Give Me 3 Steps. There's a bunch. Man, they put on a good show. And the fireworks show after that was. That's why when Kenny said he thought he heard them, I guarantee you did. Because, man,
So you didn't go, Kenny?
No, I can't stand fire.
I know, but I didn't know if you went during the day or whatever. Scott was probably out there all day.
We got there about
what time?
4. We got there about 4. But now we stopped and done some shopping for the boys because they're going to Bible camp this week and they needed some stuff to.
When's your school start?
August 15th.
15th. Ours starts the 11th.
Y'all go a half a day or a full day?
The first day is a full day.
For school?
Full day?
Yep.
I wish y'all went half a day.
Yeah, our first day's full. I think Tennessee. I know Tennessee was.
Used to, when I was in school, we'd only go a half a day.
What?
And then, we'd only go a half. We'd only go a half a day. And
then you ditched after that?
And then and then it'd be the full day the next day. And then we also.
Was this in pre-K?
Huh? No, this was from when I was at elementary, middle school, and high school.
What?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
That's where it was when I was.
Jeez.
But I've been out of high school since 2013. So
Jenny, you can't wear a size medium shirt, can you?
yeah, I can wear a size medium. Anything to a medium to a large. Yeah.
Oh, you can wear a medium?
Yeah.
Good. You want to say hi to your shirt?
Hey, Rose.
Oh my Lord. Yeah, they tried the half a day a couple times here, but now we go full. Now I noticed.
That's what I'm saying, Blaine. That's exactly right. That explains the Tennessee folks less school. Yep.
Spaceman says, "Yep, Keeney's right." Now I noticed coming home last night from the concert, we went by Cloudland High School there in Rome Mountain, and it looks like that Tennessee's going to start on a Thursday, August the 11th.
That's when we start, same day. I think that's so stupid, man. I can't stand that.
I don't know why you would start on a Monday. I mean that.
It's all right though, because it gives you 2 days to kind of talk about your procedures, talk about yourself, try to introduce yourself to the class, and let your class introduce themselves to each other. I guarantee you there ain't going to be any teaching going on until that following Monday.
Right. Yeah.
The first 2 days are just kind of get acclimated kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, Spaceman said that that's the way it was when he was in school. He graduated in 1989. His first day being a half a day.
Half a day.
Yeah, and then when the Bristol races started like on Friday, we got out a half a day on Friday as well. For the Bristol race, because the reason why they did that was they didn't want to have to fight with all that Bristol traffic.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, that's the reason why they.
Good night,
Blaine. Renee says, I remember one teacher gave homework assignment the very first day of school. One teacher out of 5 teachers that I had in high school. Geez, give homework the first day. Danny, do you give homework the first day of school?
I don't give homework at all. The only homework, here's the deal, man. I spent 10 years teaching in inner city Oklahoma City schools. You give those kids homework, they got a lot of those kids that were in my class, they were the head of their household.
Right.
6th grade. I mean, they got parents that work 2, 3 jobs. You got parents out gangbanging, running the streets. They were in charge of finding food for their younger brothers and sisters, getting their younger brothers and sisters to bed. They didn't have a chance to be a kid. They were the kid and the adult at the same time. And half the time, those kids had jobs as well, and they would go home after school and they would work doing some kind of something to make money for their family. So what you learn is you give homework, most of the time it doesn't come back.
Right.
And so we try to do as much as we can in class. If there's something like for a project or something to bring to class for a project or a quiz to study for or something like that, then yeah, you need to be doing that kind of stuff at home. But just as far as just giving them something and saying, hey, this is homework, and not spending any time in class talking about it at all or anything like that, no, I haven't done that. I've been teaching 18 years. I probably haven't given out a homework assignment in 16 years.
Oh,
just because, I mean, it's the honest truth. They won't bring it back.
Right.
And the way grading is done now, at least in the younger grades, and our class is changing a bit this year as well. 6th grade is, but instead of having a letter grade, A, B, C, D, or F,
right,
it's graded on a scale, standards from 4 to 1. 4. You give the kid they get a grade of a 4. That means they know this subject, the standard so well they can teach it. 3, they know it pretty well. 2, they have an idea of it. 1, they don't have a clue in heck what they're doing. So now all the standards are being measured on that scale instead of a letter grade.
What makes it possible for them to go to the next grade level then? I mean, is it a 2 or a 3 or?
You'll send most of the time. You'll send kids to the next level if they do some kind of extra. Like when they move on to the next grade, they'll have to do some kind of remediation for reading and math, or maybe there's something that they'll have to do during the summer, like some extra work or something like that. But most of the time, unless the kid just absolutely has to be held back, they move on.
Right.
The thing is, if a kid is held back from 6th grade to preschool, like early on in age, the statistics show that if they're held back early on, there's like an 80% increase in the chance that they'll drop out before they finish high school.
I can see that.
So you want to always try your best to move the kids on, but you also at the same time want to make sure that they're in the classes and they're getting the support that they need for the standards. You know, when we started back to school, Scott, after this whole COVID thing, and the kids started returning to the classroom, that 1 year that everybody quit school because of COVID, the average student loss of their educational ability was 2 years.
I guarantee it.
So the 6th graders that were coming in were on 4th grade learning level.
Yep. Because a lot of parents ain't going to put the time in at home that you put in the classroom. Because they got their own jobs, they got other, and Adric, that's what blows my mind with him. A lot of kids ain't, you know, I don't know what the right word I'm trying to find is. They can't keep up like Adric does at home. They're not self-motivated.
All his motivation that he has comes from within himself.
Yep, they are not self-motivated. You know it.
And if he gets called out or he gets mentioned, like you'll notice, he'll be on our stream, Scott. And when we're going around having everybody talk about their channel, what does he do?
Right, he's pulling them up.
He leaves most of the time.
Right.
And the reason he doesn't like public recognition.
Right.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need somebody to say, "Hey, good job." He doesn't. The outside and the outside, whatever it is, notice or whatever, he doesn't need it. And matter of fact, it kind of pushes him and shies him away from things if he does get it.
Right.
So.
Yeah, Spaceman said grading just got changed this year in Tennessee.
It must be the same thing as what I was talking about, yeah.
He said schools are failing the education, too many politics involved, little learning. I can see that.
And the people that are in politics that are the ones that are in charge of the education, a lot of them don't know what they're doing. Correct. They don't have any. That's like asking a lawyer to go perform open heart surgery on somebody.
Right. Yep.
You need people in politics outside of school superintendents that have a background and experience in education to know actually, number one, what's going on, and number two, what is truly best for kids, instead of trying to save a buck here and there and trying to take money and instead of putting it into a classroom, building a 5-star hotel or some kind of mess like that.
Right. Yeah, you definitely need an experienced teacher background in the role you're talking about. Yeah.
Sorry, I guess that's my. I guess I was on a soapbox there for a bit.
That's fine, and you're right, and everybody agrees with you but the grading thing, that's just crazy.
I like it better as a teacher, and I also like it better as a parent too, because it shows the mastery of the skill. Like for example, if a kid does an assignment and they make an A, one thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have the concept understood.
Right.
What we do is we have to take a sample. You need at least 3 pieces of evidence for each standard, and then you take those pieces of evidence and you give them multiple chances to show that they have the knowledge of the standard as well.
Right.
And so they take a test and they make 100, and then they take a test and they make a 50. Well, guess what? Their level of knowledge is on that standard. It's going to be a 1, right?
Right.
You're going to go with whatever the most recent is. But then they take 2 more tests and they ace both of those. So now their grade will be probably a 3.
Right.
So I like it better.
Did you see?
As a parent, if you're not involved with education, at first it's hard to read and it's hard to understand. But I think it's gonna be a lot easier for teachers. Number one, because I hate paperwork, man. I can't stand paperwork. That's the worst part of teaching. Is all the paperwork that you have to do with it. This is gonna be so much easier. And then whenever parents come in for the parent-teacher conferences, you can show them, hey, this is where your kid is on this standard, and then you can show them work from the kid and say, this is the evidence that we have to back up where they're at.
Right.
And it always gives the kids a chance to improve instead of it being set on a certain number. So, like, for example, if it's like a month or 2 weeks to go until Christmas and the kid has a C and then they get a 0, their grade's going to turn to a D on average. And guess what? It's going to be too late to get anything higher than a C-. You don't have enough time. But this way,
you can.
They'll have enough time to get their grade to higher.
Did you see what Tommy wrote?
Saw a news report a couple of days ago that one of our schools was short 20. Yeah, that's true too.
You guys short too?
We actually have enough. The one aspect of schools here in Oklahoma that well, first off, the school I'm at, UConn, for like the 10th year in a row, we were voted one of the top 10 places to work in our entire state was our school district. So I mean, I'm like one of the top school districts in our state. So that's cool. But one of the things, if everyday classroom teachers aren't lacking, what is lacking everywhere, and this is why it puzzled me when they told this guy that he couldn't do it, was substitute teaching.
Right.
There's a huge shortage of substitute teachers everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, Spaceman, I'm off work tonight. That's
Yeah, I tried to get a job. I tried to get a job in substitute teaching for like county schools and stuff, especially for the schools that I went to.
I couldn't believe he told me that.
Because I'm familiar with the schools that I went to. Not that I necessarily would actually substitute at them specific schools, but I tried, and they're like, nope. Sorry, no way.
This comment right here. It is sad teachers do not feel safe at school. A lot are leaving the profession. As a teacher, I never really think about my safety at school. I don't have time to. But I will say a lot of the reasons that people are leaving the teaching field is because we don't get paid squat.
what I was fixing to say. Yep. The
People
money is
work at the
crazy.
mall and make more money than what we get paid.
It's the same here. You talk to a lot of teachers, and a lot of teachers are saying, that they'll do yard sales or they'll do this or that so that they don't have to spend their own money, but they still end up spending their own money on class supplies and stuff like that, and that's sad.
That's one of the things that I'm blessed with, and one of the reasons that I'm glad I do that promoting higher education college thing.
Right.
Because these colleges, most of them are amazing at being supportive. And they'll send me, they won't just send stuff for their kids, but they'll send me stuff. They'll send me school supplies. They'll send me backpacks. They'll send me all kinds of everything that I can use for my classroom. And I haven't needed, one of the things a lot of teachers run out of every year, of course, is pencils.
Right.
I haven't run out of pencils since I started doing this deal. I actually give pencils out to other teachers because I have so many of them.
That's awesome.
It's a lot of work, though, man. It's tedious. I've probably sent over 4,000 emails in the last 2 weeks.
I bet.
I'm serious.
But it pays off. It pays off.
It does pay off.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to stop it here. We're at 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we'll go with Mr. Danny here. You can tell us what you got coming up next.
All right. Well, we have coming up next Tuesday, two nights from tonight, 10 o'clock. No, is it 10? No, 11 o'clock Eastern time. We're going to be doing some 80s, no, not 80s, 90s trivia this week. 90s trivia, a chit chat, and also we might be giving away a prize from our swag store. So that's what we have coming up Tuesday night, 11 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you, Scott, for having me up, buddy. It's always good hanging out with you, sir.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
I got, man. That's all I got.
How much run?
Take me off. Kenny's like,
Gosh,
"Yeah, you can take me off now." Sorry.
I don't know. Oh gosh, you
Oh
said I
my
removed
lord, you
you.
got rid of him.
Well, I was clicking on that, the three dots. There we go. Because the first time I clicked on it, it said remove him, ban him. But here's Fort Man.
Howdy, y'all. I go
Howdy.
live. I go live tomorrow night. I go live tomorrow night at 2 p.m. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Sorry. I'm glad the camera's not on me right now.
And I go sometimes do a pop-up live here and there. And yeah, and I do taste test here and there. So
Squirrel.
anyway, that's all I got.
Squirrel.
And you'll be with? Are you gonna be with Danny Tuesday night for the trivia?
Yeah, I'll be on then. It's Tuesday night. Yeah.
So he's keeping score, says he is. He drifts off here and there.
Kenny don't know. We have to always look for the top three, and then 10 minutes later, Kenny's like, "Who were the top three?" He's over there working with Rose whenever we're trying to keep score. Like,
oh Lord! All right, guys. I appreciate you coming up, being with us, and guys,
coming up next, Scott.
What I got coming up next is nothing till raid parade, I guess. We'll try to have something ready for next Friday. And
are you not going to be on with Mike and Michelle Thursday?
I don't. Yeah, we went 12 hours. We had a guy test positive for not the McPox, but the McNasty. So until he gets cleared from that, we're on 12 hours. So
Kenny's going to snort that blue juice. Good to see you too, Space Man. I'm glad your shirt worked out for you, buddy.
All right, guys. We'll catch you around the YouTube community.
Sir, and as Scott always says, go Duke.
Nah, definitely not. See you guys.